This video is sponsored by SmartSeal, Nexus Pro Systems, and CleanLink. Check out the link below for exclusive discounts on products and equipment that we use in these videos. Hello, welcome. Today we're in Milton Keynes and we're going to be cleaning, chemically treating and changing the colour of this driveway because it's been laid in at different times and it's been laid with different blocks. So these are slightly different to these, which are slightly different to these, which are slightly different to these. And so the customers asked us we're going to paint the border in a grey just like it is now, and then we're going to fill in the middle with a nice red and hopefully get a consistent finish. And then around the back we're going to be cleaning this, very weedy, cleaning, chemically treating, and then we're also going to be putting a clear sealer on the back here as well, just to set the sand between the joints nice and hard and hopefully keep these weeds at bay for a little bit longer. Lots of black spots between these joints. We're dealing with very low water pressure. Even though there's two taps on this property, when you turn the other tap on, the other one drops in pressure, and so it's pointless having them both on. So what we've had to do is knock on the friendly neighbour's door, and we've got another hose. So we've got our hose coming from this one and then the neighbour's hose coming from his side, and we're still only running 10 litres per minute into that one and not much more into that one. So at least we've got a full tank. We'll be ready to get going in a minute. Jakey's feeling rough.
Feeling rough. That hasn't helped. 10 litres a minute.
Does that
disgrace.
Ruin your day?
Oh, we've had a bad run, to be quite honest. It's wearing me down.
Yeah, we've had. It took us an hour and a half to get here. We've got another job to do in Warwick on the way home as well. So we're hoping this goes smoothly. It's not massive, but the water pressure could really shaft us. So we'll see. Can you just do a little bit more up here? I can see some dry patches. Keep that sprayer nice and pumped up. A bit more up there. Yeah. Okay, we've got the sand on the drive. The leaf blower's not really been doing us any favours, so what we're left with now are all these little razor blade leaves that we couldn't get out of the joints with a leaf blower, we couldn't get them out with a brush. So instead we've just sanded the drive, got all the sand in, and now Jakey is having to go around and pick everything out by hand. And then we're gonna have to re-sand the drive again to fill all those little gaps, because when you pull these out, they leave big holes. We can't use that bag of sand that we've just swept back up because it's contaminated with loads of leaves, so now we need to open a fresh bag of sand, brush it into the driveway, and then we can start sealing. I'm just going to do another coat on the back because that started to get tacky now, it started to dry off. Looking pretty good. Okay, I think we got them all. That's just took us about an extra half an hour to go around and do all that. Let's see what you've collected, Jakey. You found any shinies?
Doesn't look as much as it felt like.
Yeah, I've got a little bag as well. I'll trade you a Squirtle for a shiny.
Okay,
No. Oh. Okay. Second pass of the resanding. And believe it or not, we've achieved this finish without even using a leaf blower yet. We just wanted to sort of get it as perfect as possible. Some of them have had to stay in there, unfortunately, but yeah, we've not even gone over this with a leaf blower just yet, and it's looking pretty perfect. Want to keep those joints nice and low, just below the bevel, because when we're trying a new technique this time. When we're rolling the sealer over the top of this sand, we don't want to pull any of the sand out of the joints onto the face of the blocks. Even though it's a coloured sealer, it's just we don't want to clog our rollers up and stuff. You've got two choices with this product. You can either seal it first with the colour, wait for a dry day to come back and resand, and then go over it with a clear sealer to lock that sand in place, or you can resand it first and then seal over everything with the colour. Then the sand in between the joints sort of inherits the colour of the sealer as well. So that's what we've decided to do this time. Just going to finish off this little bit and then we can start sealing. on a bit now, and our customer has absolutely come through with the pizza. Look at that. Oh yeah. Coat number 2's down. It's looking really, really good. Very pleased. Okay, it's 10 to 3 and we're done. The back is all sealed, covered in leaves already, but what can you do about that? Lovely finish on it, looking very good. Slightly colour enhanced, slightly darken the blocks and give it that sort of nice sheen. And out the front here, I am so pleased with this. It couldn't have gone any better. I mean, apart from having to pick all those little leaves out of the joints, but look at the finish. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. Remember all those different coloured blocks that we had before? All those different textures, and after they'd been laid at different times. Looks absolutely beautiful now. I reckon this is one of the best we've done, Jakey. What a finish. I've had a bit of creative freedom down here just to... I'm hoping the customer's okay with this, but I couldn't really work out how that sort of went round, and so this is the only place I've done it, but I've sort of crossed over half a brick on these just to keep this bit consistent. I think I've done the right thing there. I think that looks good. What a transformation, what a difference. I'll take some photos. If you are in the industry, or you're just starting out and you're looking for a few tips, or you've got some potentially silly questions that you think are going to make you look stupid, we've got a perfect place for you. We run a private Discord community with over 400 members. People with various experience levels. Some people have literally just started, or they're thinking of starting, all the way up to people who would consider themselves professionals in their field, roof cleaners, people who specialise in wood care or render cleaning. And we created this community to help each other out, and I honestly believe it's the best exterior cleaning community on the internet. You can ask questions without feeling judged, and it's really quick and easy to get answers from people who have made those mistakes before so that you can avoid them. If you're interested in joining this amazing community, or you'd like to have a direct line to ask me questions on a daily basis, you can get access to the full Discord for £5 a month. All you have to do is click the join button underneath this video, or if you're an Apple user, click on the link in the description.